Hello, I am the Witch of Jasmine and welcome back to my channel. So today I have a reading for my Scorpio moons. Welcome back, my Scorpio moons. I'm very excited to give you another reading as the moon enters Scorpio today. So we're starting with our oracle card. What is this reading going to be about? I don't know. There we go. Okay. So as I'm shuffling these cards, as always, I invite you to take some deep breaths. Oh my gosh. Okay. To ground yourself, grab a snack, grab some water, get some coffee. What is going on with these cards? They're coming right on out. All right. Sounds good. And lastly, let's do our shadow cards. Okay. Yeah, I think both of these. Okay. All right, Scorpio moons, let's dive in. So first we have exchanging gifts. We had this for our full moon reading a few days ago. Curious if any of you chose that card and are now watching this one. Okay, so we have Six of Wands, the Moon, High Priestess, King of Pentacles reversed, Five of Wands, and Ace of Swords reversed. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I believe right off the bat, I believe in our last Scorpio moon reading, we had Page of Swords reversed in this same, or no, I don't think it was the same spot, but we had Page of Swords reversed. I see we've still got that here. I'm not going to start there, just interesting little tidbit. Okay, so exchanging gifts, that is all about transactional things, right? Giving, receiving. Whether that be like in a relationship or in a career setting, like money, sense. I got the Six of Wands with the King of Pentacles reversed. So Six of Wands is, I think this image just kind of shows you exactly what it is. I mean, it's going ahead with this very fierce, fire energy, right? We have this figure here who's riding his horse. And Six of Wands, I love seeing Six of Wands in readings because it means that like things are going, they're riding out in this like blaze of glory, right? Like things are going good. There's a lot of quick action, especially with it being the Suit of Wands. But we have this King of Pentacles underneath reversed, so the Suit of Pentacles, that's really about, it's associated with the earth element. It's about like material things. So when we have King of Pentacles reversed, it can represent greediness or like overindulgence. Um, so I think that you've had some great success recently, which is good. Um, I know in our last reading we were talking about kind of learning to harness your energy, right? And like I pointed out before with this Ace of Swords reversed, um, I think we're I mean, you've had some success, which is good. I told you that if you could harness that King of Swords energy, things would be going good. So, it looks like things have been better. And you've had some successes. I mean, I kind of feel like, yeah, around this like full moon time, I think was nice and good for you. Um, and you might be kind of tempted to, you know, like if you just got a whole bunch of money, maybe you had got like a bonus at work. I don't know, depending on what job you have, I guess. Um, but that's, I don't know. When I see King of Pentacles reversed, that's kind of the main thing I think of is like you suddenly got an abundance of something and you want to like take every advantage of it. So yeah, we also have this moon card, which is, I don't know, for some reason it's making me think that whatever the success was happened around the time of the full moon, which was a couple days ago, so it's like pretty recent. And you know what, actually with this overindulgence thing, maybe that's not even what's happening right now, because this is a shadow card. Maybe this is more of a warning, just telling you like you're having these successes now. Like you're just like they're now, you just had them like in the last couple days. But yeah, just for now, and just make sure in the future you're not overindulging too much, going too much too fast. But yeah, anyway, so we have this Five of Wands here, which is Five of Wands usually comes up when you're starting to have successes with things, and you notice that people are like kind of noticing you, yeah, okay, I'm just gonna say too, I don't think this is about a relationship or anything. I think this is about like your career or like some, school, maybe if you're in school, or some kind of project, some kind of thing you're working on. I think that's what this reading's about. Because yeah, when we have Five of Wands too, that's like, that usually comes up when you're starting to have success with whatever it is. Or not even starting like for the first time, but like things are picking up, you're starting to have more success. And it's like when people are kind of, you're having enough success that other people are noticing, and people are kind of looking over your shoulder. I think it's really interesting that we have both the moon and the high priestess here, because they're actually very, very similar cards, and that they both have to do with your intuition, looking inward, self-reflection, things like that. They also have very feminine vibes to them. I don't know, not that that's super relevant, but I just feel like I need to say that they're both also very, very feminine. But anyway, which I think is interesting because, yeah, here we have with this Five of Wands, with this specific tarot deck, this is, I always forget what this is called. The Dark Grimoire Tarot. In this specific deck, Five of Wands also has this feeling of insecurity, where it's like, people are looking over your shoulder, and that people are starting to notice your success, and you're like starting to get a little self-conscious, if you are feeling that way. Or maybe that might be just, I think this reading is telling you that it might be a good idea to explore those feelings a little bit, to look inward and kind of maybe ask yourself those questions of like, how do I feel about other people noticing my success? Or how do I feel about having success? And I don't think this is one of those situations where it's like, oh, your fear of success is getting in the way. I don't think it's that, because I think you are having success, but I think it's more like, if you can do some inner work, you know, in your own head and kind of explore those questions or questions like that, I think that might really help you. I think that will help, I want to say expedite. That's not the right word. Help increase your success, right? Get more successful faster with whatever it is that you're doing. Yeah, I don't really have that much more to say other with these cards. I think they're both, it's just really letting you know, like, hey, you need to be doing some shadow work. You need to be looking inward a little bit. Not a whole lot. I mean, it's not like we have the hermit here or anything, but you know, in the quiet moments of your day, maybe just kind of think about that a little bit. One of the reasons why the King of Pentacles here, and I'll show you this card up close. He's got all of these things around him, right? And one of the reasons why he buys all of those things, you know, when we have it reversed, it's because he needs to show everyone that he is successful. He's a king, right? I'm a king, so I need to have the most expensive this, and I need to have all of these things, and I need to show everybody so everybody knows that I'm king, you know? When in reality, he's a king no matter what, you know? I don't know the lore exactly of how he became king, but whether he has the nicest car or whatever, it doesn't really matter because he's still king anyway. And people are going to decide if they want to respect him or not, regardless of the things that he has or doesn't have, you know? I don't know if he necessarily had to work hard to become king, but let's say hypothetically he had to work really hard to become a king, right? He had to work really hard to have all of this success. It doesn't matter what other people think because he still worked hard and he's still successful. There's no need to have to have all of these material things, buy all of these material things just to try and convince other people that you have been successful, because it doesn't really matter. Even if some people in your life don't appreciate how much success you've had, or they don't notice, or you feel like they're not respecting you even though you've had the success, I think that's a lesson that a lot of us have to learn is, well, if you're not going to be happy for me, then bye. I'll just be happy for myself, you know, or I'm going to be around people who will be happy for me. And I think even though you might not be wildly successful right now, like you're just starting to have some success, I think you're getting this reading right now so that you can be prepared for when that happens. I mean, the more I'm looking at this and the more I'm feeling the vibe of this, the more I'm feeling like this is more of like I keep saying, small successes right now, small steps in the right direction now, and eventually it's gonna get better and better, right? But so now is a really good time to kind of start thinking about those things and start doing that shadow work so that you don't have to do it later, you know? So anyway, I feel like I'm repeating myself a lot with this, but I'm just trying to like explain it all so it makes sense. And then lastly, like I said, we have this Ace of Swords, which is very similar to the one that we had in the last reading, Page of Swords. You know, the image I always describe with those cards is like somebody who is picking up a sword for the first time and they didn't realize how heavy it was going to be, right? So they pick it up and they're kind of stumbling. It's like way bigger than they thought it'd be, way heavier. They're wobbling, their arms are hurting, you know, and they need to like put it down and actually learn how to use it before they just like, you know, end up hurting somebody, hurting themselves. So just be cautious of that. I think I'm gonna leave it there. I don't think I have much more to say about this. Yeah, my Scorpio moons, thank you so much for watching. I will have another reading for you guys next month. We have them about once a month for each zodiac, or for each moon sign. But of course, I have plenty of other things for you to watch until then that'll be coming out. So thank you so much for being here. If you have any questions, or if you'd like anything clarified, if you have any further questions about the cards or whatever, you can always reach out to me. You can leave a comment, or you can just reach out to me. I'll be happy to try to answer any questions. And yeah, I'll see you again soon. Bye.